There were a couple of fundamental beliefs that led to the creation of both SRC and then the Focus Program. SRC was founded to ensure a steady supply of educated students coming into the field. And so the industry banded together to provide funding for fellowships, scholarships for students pursuing engineering related to our field. And I think has done an outstanding job of doing that over the last 25 years, just receiving the National Medal of Technology Award earlier this year from the President, I think is indicative of that. Recognizing that you need a steady supply of talent is one issue. You also need a steady supply of new ideas that come from doing fundamental research in the areas of interest. All of the companies in our industry do a lot of research. We spend perhaps 15% of our revenue on R&D, but most of it is applied research. It's product-oriented research. It's research looking out only a few years. Several of us many years ago recognized that we needed a fundamental research activity to supplement or complement our applied research activities. That fundamental research activity would be carried out in our nation's virtual fundamental research laboratory, which are the Tier 1 universities in the U.S. We recognized the problems were not small, they were big, and therefore the funding had to be significant to have an impact. The initial concept many years ago was to create a half a dozen focus centers with approximately $10 million funding for each one. And those focus centers would look at the long-range research issues associated with continuing to drive our industry forward. Everything from the next generation of materials to design and test to interconnect to what replaces the transistor as a fundamental electronic switch. All of these questions which don't have an immediate payback but are perhaps 8 to 10 years out from commercialization. We wanted to ensure that there was adequate research investment to answer those questions, to solve those problems. Hence, the Focus Center program was born. The government, Department of Defense, recognized the importance of this, so it was a classic public-private partnership for an investment in the future. The Department of Defense wanted to ensure that the United States had leadership in this area, which was fundamental to weapon systems, and the industry wanted to make sure that we were doing the fundamental research to carry out the next generation of products 5, 10, 15 years out.